And a Middle Tennessee mom who lost her daughter in the Antioch Waffle House shooting 3 years ago today is using her experience to help all moms cope with loss. She shared with me how she's turned her pain into a purpose. April 22nd, 2021 will mark the 3-year anniversary of the Antioch Waffle House murders. D'Ebony Gross was just 21 years old when she and 3 others were gunned down by a lone killer. 4 others were hurt. 3 years since her mother, Cheryl Baker, has kissed her cheeks or hugged her only daughter.
I have this picture of her in my car. And it stays. I got the seatbelt around her. Every morning when I get in, I tell her good morning. Every afternoon when I pull up at home, I tell her good night.
Baker is healing by helping others. She started the D'Ebony Gross Foundation in 2019, a nonprofit with a mission to help mothers who've lost children by supporting them living a new normal. And now they have a new project. For Nashville and all of Middle Tennessee, Baker has now started the first ever Hope for the Future Women's Weekend. It's for any mom who has lost a child or children to a tragic circumstance.
All tragedies does not make the news. So what happens is after the funeral and everyone goes home, you're left to fend for yourself. You're in a dark place, or if you're not a large family, you may not have friends and family that can still comfort you after it's over.
Baker says it's a chance for 22 moms who have buried children to be pampered and offered counseling and other grief-related resources over 3 days.
Years after, they're still struggling really, really bad in a dark place with depression. So we want to help them come out of that dark place. We want to encourage them to live, to not give up. You know, there is hope in tomorrow.
COVID meant reduced numbers this year, and spots are already filled. But you can plan for next year by getting on the waiting list at the D'Ebony Groves Foundation website. Her mother says this is D'Ebony's legacy as much as her own. And the Women's Weekend is tomorrow through Sunday. It's in Gallatin. And I'd like to thank Cheryl Baker, the mom. She has invited me to come, so I'm going to be there with her to greet these brave moms. So if you'd like more information on when it is and when it is next year planned for, you can search for this story on our website.